Welcome back to Tao of Twang. I'm Dave. So we've got another lick trading session here today. Okay, and I've set this up similar to the one we did a couple days ago. People seem to really like it. Thanks everybody for your comments and like just you know not just expressing that you liked the idea and you had fun, but other great comments like, hey, maybe we can do this and that, and keep that stuff coming, man, because it really. I know if you maybe you don't kind of buy into like, I don't know if he's really going to do this stuff or not. And I can't do everything that everybody suggests, but I can assure you the content on this channel is shaped very largely by the feedback that I get from you all. So it helps the whole community on Tao of Twang, and I really appreciate it. So today, our chords are C sharp minor, okay, A, B, and just back to that C sharp minor. Okay, pretty dirty sound, right? But we like that for the soloing. So, the only other thing that we need to talk about is kind of a game plan, or like I'm just going to show you kind of where I did the licks, the neighborhoods, right? Not note for note. Don't get hung up on that so much. If you really like something, just stop the video and listen to it or watch it or something. But use that space in between my licks that you just saw in that intro. I play over it for one pass of the chords, then I leave it open for you, right? And just kind of, you know, conversationalize that with your phrasing. That's what this is really about. So we don't want to, overthink our note choices and stuff on this as much as we want to do things that are either going to be already pretty familiar to you, or maybe, they're a little bit new, but they won't require a ton of memorization, right? So a lot of the licks were in this minor pentatonic, mostly in this shape one. A lot of that kind of stuff. Okay, sometimes I slid up and did a little the higher notes, maybe the top three strings in that shape two. Right, and just kind of moving around right in that neighborhood. So when you hear one that's has a like, oh, okay, yeah, that's going to be up there, right? And then other than that, I did a few licks in there that had more of a diatonic sound. They included notes that aren't just in the minor pentatonic, and those are from the natural minor scale. May have even done a little arpeggio. Something like that, right? So if you hear that, you can kind of stop and look at the diagram. I'll put up a picture of that in the over the outro, and I'll show it to you right here for just a second. So take a look at that. Just kind of get that under your fingers. Different sounds in there, and then up here. Right, that's that natural minor scale. And you'll know it when you hear it. It's like, oh, there's more notes in there. It's got kind of a little bit more of a melodic sound. Okay. So those are your two or three kind of things that are going on that you're going to be hearing in my licks that I'm playing to set you up for your answering lick. Now, right before the get you to the practice loop on this, I'm going to show you a version here that I went back and filmed and recorded myself being the viewer. Okay. So it starts off just like that intro piece did, except then you hear me filling in. I'm trading with myself, right? It'll make sense when you see it. And that's just to give you a little bit, maybe even more of an insight for some of you as to like how this works and how you can really use it in your own way. Okay. So just stay real open and, have fun. Don't worry about copying the licks, but just see if you can kind of keep that conversation going back and forth. Let me know how it goes. Take care.